Do you know that the former acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, is still pulling a salary from state coffers, though half salary, 16 months after his suspension? Do we need 2 years to investigate the allegations against Magu, or someone just doesn't want to fire him? Reminiscent of what happened with Abdulrashid Mena, who is accused of stealing pensions funds, he absconded but was still pulling a salary. In fact, he still had the security details when he returned back to the country. He pulled a faint instinct in court. As is usual of corrupt leaders, you never know these things. Our Freedom of Information Act is still ineffective when it comes to how much our leaders are paid from public coffers. Public coffers. Okay, riddle me this. The Nigeria police says didn't receive any official extradition request for DSP Abba Kyari. Does that mean he's still pulling his full salary, or maybe half, while under investigations too? The people who said Nigeria had never been this corrupt in 2014 are trying hard to beat the former government's record in current corruption index. Lagos State government has set up a tribunal of investigation into the collapsed 21-story building in Ikoyi. It reminds me of the NSAS panel of inquiry that eventually suspended sitting indefinitely after 11 months of listening to complaints. On the 12th of September 2014, a guest house in the premises of Synagogue Church of All Nations also collapsed, killing 115 people, most of them foreigners. The church called it a controlled demolition because they had seen an aircraft hovering over the building for 15 minutes. They asked for an inquiry at the time. Where's that report? Why does it look like if Nigeria doesn't kill you, nothing else can, while the leaders get paid for corruption? We remember Osun State gubernatorial elections in 2018 and how it was concluded. One of Imo states that was conclusive in 2019, but by January 2020 got a Supreme Court governor, a candidate at 4th position in the concluded elections for that matter. He was his party's representative to the Anambra elections. How instructive. I love to go back in Nigeria's history to remind us how we all grow in age, but the country stagnates and retrogresses. The future leaders are constantly being harassed, extorted, and killed by security forces. Rather than prevent and punish crimes, we kill our whim. Who will save Nigeria from corruption? The youths are advising themselves to live for greener pastures and civilized environments. I don't blame them. See how government forces opened fire on innocent citizens until date are denying anyone was killed. Yet, corrupt leaders still get paid from government coffers. No willingness at all to actually deter or punish corruption. Now, the usual suspects are meeting influencers. They will tell us they are unaware of what is happening or their hands are tied, BDSM style. They will go on media rounds with the usual rhetorics. We will build roads, employ 3 million people yearly, even bring Burger King to Nigeria. Nigerian youth. I don't mean BMC youth. Those ones who will hail their father's killer for a morsel of bread or a seat at the table to receive crumbs. I mean young Nigerian citizens who want better. You're not going to get a better Nigeria by being on the sidelines. While working for that, your urgent 2K. If a building doesn't collapse on your head, you can get extorted on your way home. We have to come together to demand better. Let's start by filling the National Assembly with new people, young minds with progressive ideas. This current rubber stamp won't make any laws to help the situation, and you can't get into office with inconclusive elections. Start where you are. Be a better citizen. Join a political party to influence things from within. Call out corruption, regardless of who the offender is. Pay your taxes so they have nothing to hold against you. And let's come together. We have the numbers. Let's take Nigeria back from the relics and push her to greatness. You will succeed.